Hello everyone, dear viewer near and far. I welcome you on my new YouTube channel, Global Finance, Financial Markets and Banking. I would like introduce myself with less information because you will find more on my new website Detlev-Hummel.de. You will see things about my research topics, about my CV and other activities. What are my research points? Of course, banking, focused on European banking markets. The national fragmentation of banking markets despite all harmonization, questions to finish the European capital market, and of course the differences between banking systems in France, Italy and Germany, in Poland, Baltic countries, Bulgaria, Portugal, and so on and so on. I observed more than 30 countries. This is one point. Another point are public debt and sovereign bond markets, and of course other asset classes of the financial markets, but sovereign bonds I think are really interesting at the moment because the trouble of US Treasury bills, and most of central banks of the world hold currency reserves in US dollar, and that's why this asset class is very important. And we can compare it, for example, with the financial crisis, the Euro crisis 2012. There are many research papers about early warning indicators, credit default swaps, country ratings, returns on primary markets, of course, and so on and so on. And the third topic are payment instruments and special cross-border payments in Europe and payment solutions for e-commerce, special payment instruments and market infrastructure in a geopolitical power game. We know that only China established really independent payment systems and banks, and we in Europe we have to learn to become a little bit more independent. So these are some actual topics. My next videos, I will start of course with banking, monetary theory and banking, why we need banks despite all this digitalization, fintechs and startups in the financial industry, the role of banks and the changing role of banks in our money system, and how to explain digital currencies or digital central bank money, why we need a digital euro, why we need maybe stable coins, is this a shadow money, and what is the difference to cryptocurrencies. So and the second video after money theory and banking will deal about will explain something about sovereign debt or sovereign bonds and the risks for banks, because the extremely public debt, development, last but not least, are in our balance sheets. And if a banking system is in trouble or will come in trouble, the central bank will take it. And that means our currency is, a eurozone is in danger in this case. So you see, I have many questions, but it's not my approach at first to evaluate. I try to explain how banks, how fintechs and financial markets, digitalized financial markets works. And maybe I will say my opinion sometime, but it's not my aim to divide banks or instruments in good or bad things. I never will give you any financial advisory. I'm not a portfolio manager, I'm not a banking advisor, I'm absolutely independent as a pensionman. But I will say my critical points to all these things. So at the end of my short introduction, I would like underline that I try to stay flexible concerning contents, and I would like explain and talk about what is really interesting for myself. And it's only interesting if I have a theoretical basic for this, or if I can show historical events comparable to these actual events. So at the end of the day of this video, I would like underline that I'm a very beginner to produce videos. Usually I have 90 minutes. Now I must stop after maybe 10 minutes. So I'm not sure if I really are able to produce all videos in English, or I have to decide between a German version with English summary. English summary I will give in any case. And my last remark is feel free to give the video a thumbs up, share the video comment under the video. Your questions are welcome. Please subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss anything. Thank you very much for your attention. Hope we will see us again, and have a nice time. Goodbye.